thought the players did absolutely fantastic job. Every single one of them should be proud of, how we played. I thought the first hour, I thought we was well in the game, only 1-0 down. The first goal goes underneath, the error which allows the first goal goes underneath the right back's foot. The third goal goes off his nose. You don't even know if it's hit him left his ears or nostrils or his teeth or wherever it hit him, and it goes in. And obviously that breaks a little bit of spirit. But I thought for our team, some of them are playing at non-league level, against a team. It's got a £52 million striker up front, a budget that we couldn't even dream of, and to be competitive in that fixture for the best part of an hour, they should be proud.
Thank you, Coach. Questions from members of the media? Please. Here's the microphone. Thank you.
Raul Tony, Guyana Chronicle. Coach, would you describe this as your best possible starting lineup? I know some eyebrows were raised when you started Brandon Beresford and not Samuel Cox. And Dover had a horrible game in that position as well, with a number of chances and goals coming from that right-back position. Would we see some changes as we go forward?
I think that's really harsh to say that anybody's had a horrible game. Jordan, as everybody in that team, will stick together as a team. And the team win, the team will lose, the team will draw together. Nobody, in my opinion, has had a horrible game. Yes, there was mistakes, but you're going to get that against the top-class United States team who are hurting. Was that our best possible starting 11? That's what we, as staff, sat down and spoke about. That is our starting 11, and that's what we went with. That's what we believe in. That's what we trust in. All 23 of the team. And any one of those 23, for me, deserves a place to start.
Yes, over here.
Logan, Coach Nera Barea, Concacaf. Callum Harriott was a player who showed his real skill tonight, and you talk about so many players within your team playing non-league football. Here's a guy actually playing high-level professional in the second division of England, and there were a lot of individual moments of flair. How do you think Callum could maybe kind of spread that around the team a little bit for your guys' next game against Panama and the final group game against Trinidad as well?
Well, that's what we've just spoken about. And as I said, we're together as a team. We gain a lot of confidence from tonight. Yes, there was individual errors, but as a team, we speak about how we look dangerous with Callum. At times, we look dangerous with Emery Welshman. And, we're under no illusions about the task tonight. We're probably a little bit more realistically now going into the next two games, got an opportunities. And I think that's where the likes of your Callums, of your AJs, of your Steve Duke McKenna's can be really interesting for us in those up and coming games. It was a tough task tonight, and the lads give it their all. They really, every single one of them are out on the knees. They've run. They've given everything that they possibly could give for their country tonight. But we go again in a few days' time.
Yes, sir.
Coach, congratulations. You've got some real quality in there.
Thank you very much. Very kind of you to say that.
Looking at your centre-back, obviously Terence...
had an absolute outstanding game, by the way. Sorry to jump in.
Yeah, absolute quality. Shouldn't really be playing for Stevenage, should he?
He should be playing a higher level, without a shadow of doubt. For me, Terence Van Kooten was the best player on the pitch. Tackled, passed the ball incredibly well. Very good upstairs against tough opposition, as I've said. And I thought he was outstanding. He really was.
It's a long way from the Lennox estate.
I remind him of that.
Yeah, please do.
Any other questions?
We do.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Having faced the United States in your opening match, have you gained confidence that you can go on and get a result in one of your remaining two?
Yeah, I think I think we've got to be realistic here. When you take into, we're playing a team that we are 125 places below in the FIFA rankings. We're playing against a team that has got over £100 million budget against our £1.5 million budget. We're playing against a team where some of our players have to go to work. We're playing against a team that you constantly qualify for big competitions. It's our first time. Let's be realistic here. The guys have done damn bloody well to reach this point. Do we want to go further? Of course, but there's realism here. And the realistic thing is, I thought that with that said, they've worked their socks off tonight, and each one of them should be patted for not only what they've done before, but for tonight. But now moving forward, you gain the confidence from tonight and go, okay, we've got a great chance with lesser FIFA-ranked opposition. Let's go again. Let's dust the cobwebs down. Let's learn the lessons, and let's try and apply ourselves again for the next game.
Yep. Go ahead.
You mentioned that 52 million pound attacker, whatever the number is. How much in your game planning for this did you focus your tactical plan on him and what he was going to do in that number 10 role, or how much was it just preparing for the U.S. as a whole?
No, we prepared for him. We identified, obviously, that's a major strength, £52 million. I don't know how I would spread that in our team. But anyway, £52 million is a lot of money, and you obviously have to cater for that. I thought we did okay for a first hour or so, and then, obviously, you know, the fitness levels, the little bit of quality that US have took its toll. And there's no getting away from the fact, you know, that you have players of that kind of ability, but they stuck with it. And this is what I just said to him. You stuck with it all the way to the very end. You know, the third goal, like I said, it's a ricochet. Had that not go in, you're then a little bit more determined because you're chasing just 2 goals. The third one's the killer one, because now it's a little bit too far for you to reach. But every single one of them in the dressing room for me is a Trojan in there tonight, and we'll go again.
Yep.
I just am curious, heading into this game, how much did what U.S. soccer has been through the last year and a half maybe kind of cross your mind? Just the fact that they missed the World Cup and this was their first competitive game since then, maybe that would give them extra motivation, or maybe not. I was just curious how that factored in.
we knew, and I don't mind telling you part of the game plan. We knew that if we could stay within a goal down cometh the hour, then that would have been a great opportunity for us to really have turned up the heat with substitutions coming on. We knew that the crowd would potentially turn against them. So the idea and the focus was to try and stay in amongst it. You know, even a goal down at half time, we were more than happy. The second goal was the one, and then the third goal tears that apart from you. And that's why I said for an hour, you know, we're okay. But then that touch of quality, that £52 million player, the other players, ain't bad, come to the ball, and, you know, all of a sudden we're stretched. But take nothing away from our team. I thought, you know, we worked really hard, and we had a couple of players out with cramp at the very end. You know, such is the determination and such is their desire to keep going to the very end.